What it do, people? It's your boy First Class, man. What it do?
What up, man? It's Jay Hill, man. We back.
Yes, sir.
We back,
Yes, sir.
dog.
Yeah, man. We back. We took a couple of weeks off.
Hold on, I gotta go live, bro. I forgot how long.
Yeah, go live, man. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we took a couple of weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Last week, I had the pleasure of going to Disneyland with my family. I'm talking about my mom, brothers. Yeah, everybody. You know what I mean? My lady came. She brought her niece, nephews. My brother is married. So it was his son's birthday, which was shout out my guy Zion.
Nephew, bro?
Yeah.
Your nephew, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of explaining what's going on. It was his son's birthday, so he brought his extended family. I got to meet his family on the other side. That was kind of dope to see, you know what I mean? And I ain't get to go to Disneyland as a kid for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
I went like once, bro.
Yeah. You went? You'd have been there?
I went when I was like 18 or something.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I felt the same way, but it was kind of still dope to see how the reactions of the kids and because my nephew, which is my older brother's son, his name's Teddy, he's been a Spider-Man fan his whole life, like big on Spider-Man, and he finally got to meet the Spider-Man at the Disneyland. So it was kind of dope to see that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the family. I had a great time, and that's really what took us to this break. Well, on the break, and now we here, back with Jay Hill, just to shoot the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk about these real stories that's going on that we missed out on. You know what I mean? But I want to start with the Josh Giddey situation. If y'all don't know, he's a NBA player. He kind of got caught up in a situation with an underage girl, I want to say, a couple years ago. Oh, no, they said today.
I mean, it was recent enough.
It was recent enough. Yeah, for sure. But the reason why we wanted to talk about it is because when Kyrie Irving was saying the anti-Semitic things he was saying, it was posted everywhere. You know what I mean? If it was, basically what I'm getting at, if it was a black guy, I think it would be a lot more.
It's about anytime a black athlete does anything, it's exploited before
everywhere.
They even go to court, before they get arrested, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant.
Sports Center not talking about it at all.
James Harden going to the strip club, that's it.
Right. That's crazy.
Underage girl. We don't know the ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? But that's not
it's still
they
to
boast
come.
everything else without actually knowing the facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so with him with his no pub, no discipline, no, you gotta take time off, no nothing. It's just like, all right.
It's just like he's still playing. He's still playing and not really even bringing it up, as we say.
Nah, fact.
And
then, nowhere, bro.
Then it's like Black Twitter. You know they ain't gonna let you down.
They ain't gonna let you down.
They ain't gonna let you down. They like, hold on, man. When they was doing this and doing that, y'all was exploiting this everywhere. And now this guy doing it, we don't get to really see it.
You saw what Dez said?
What did it say?
Dez, he put it on. He went back.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yep, sure did.
Malika Andrews, she on there. She always
exactly.
Find, black athletes. She ain't said a word about it.
Yeah, man. And it's like, man, like how common does it have to be? Like we have to see this stuff for many years. Like we always talk about these same things, and then it continues to happen. You kind of be like, man, where's the breaking point? When y'all gonna get it there? We aware to this stuff now.
Right.
Like we not gonna just let everything slide. At the end of the day, I stood with Kyrie. To be honest with you, I don't. At the end of the day, I don't want to say I'm for the hate. I'm definitely for the love. But at the end of the day, I understood where he was coming from, and he got crucified for just being him.
Talking about the wrong group of people.
Right.
At the end of the day.
You know what I mean?
That's really what it is. Because if he would have said that about us, it would
they would have looked at it like, he's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, exactly.
Again, you got to play the game till you can change the game, bro.
Yeah. But
we know what's going on.
But sometimes, even though I'm going to say this, I don't like going against the grain people. If you're forcing it, you going against the grain. But at the end of the day, I kind of respect Kyrie from what he did. So you look at that aspect of how they try to crucify him. He got suspended. All these things. Every day is like point blank for the public to kind of make their own perception of what's going on. And they going to always look at it negative because it's only negative outcomes that what he's kind of facing. Exactly. So at the end of the day, my guy, Josh, get it. This is an underage girl.
Bro, it's real life, bro.
This is real.
It's real life, bro.
And he's still hooping. Like, he gonna play tonight. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, man, y'all gotta choose.
Because even if it's case, we don't know the situation, but there's a chance that you could be guilty. So we need to have you sitting down.
Yeah, so you ain't making us look like we don't care about the situation.
But when your mom and daddy friends with the judge, you good. You know.
Yes, sir. That's a good way to put it. You know what I mean? That's a good way to put it, because at the end of the day, man, again, at this time and age, you would think that like racism and like all that type of stuff would be gone, and it's not.
That shit ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. This is gonna be a different form. That's how I feel. I feel like it's gonna be hateful people. That's not gonna change. It's gonna be great people. It's not gonna change. Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, just in a different way. That's how I look at it.
No,
so you just have to know how to adjust and understand that this is the world we live in. Like, there's gonna be hateful people. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to handle it. You gotta know, okay, where to go, where not to go. You just gotta play the game. And unfortunately, we have to do more. We gotta always do more. You know what I'm saying? Our average is not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We gotta be.
And I kind of feel like, you're right about that, because it's like my role would just, like, even me taking the teacher role, I kind of go in there, I get to get in with different cultures, different races, and you know what I'm saying? Just kind of learn a little bit more than what I knew. Yeah. And I'll say this, it's like, love is something that you kind of like get. Hate is kind of taught. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you hate, like, it's something like you hate something, it's like something that somebody else hate, and you kind of like, all right, I don't like that.
A lot of it come from what you ain't got.
Right.
So it's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to hate. You know, because it's like, I'm really only hating because I can't do it. I don't have it. Somebody else got it that I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's hard to show love when you don't have it. You know what I
don't even, like, hating is kind of like, because, I mean, when you got it, personally, in your soul, it's kind of hard for you to hate. I think I look at it like that. Because you want it for everybody. Like me, I want it for everybody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my hatred towards fake people is bigger than it is towards the real people that's really out here trying to get it. Like, I don't want no, like, I tell you straight up, I don't like fake people, liars, and you know what I'm saying? I tell people that stuff. So at the end of the day, it's like, when I say hate, like, as far as like being taught, is like little kids that come up. For sure. Like, I done been called a nigger at the school.
Yeah, for sure. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like,
you taught that.
You taught that. Nah, you know what I mean? Sure. That's how your parents, like, I ain't mad at you for that. I'll be honest with you. I'm not mad at it. I'm just looking at it like I can help you change the narrative of what
your thought process.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean?
That's how I look at it too, bro. Like, a lot of the things, that's why I said it's never gonna go anywhere, bro. Because
that's facts.
People are gonna continuously to teach that, because just like it's gonna continue.
It's a jealousy thing.
Yeah, whether it's Christians, atheists, it's gonna continuously be taught, bro, until we done. Everybody gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just kind of how I look at the situation.
Yeah. But it at the end of the day, man, you wanted to change so much, but at the end of the day, it kind of it helps people though. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. Hate can help a person go far.
It do motivate.
It can help, because at the end of the day, that hate, you know what I'm saying, it turns into a fire. You know what I mean? Like, all right, keep doubting me, or keep thinking this is something that you don't think it is.
I think it's kind of like the situation, you can't have good without bad. So you can't have love without hate. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't have rich without poor. If everything the same, there's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's the goal.
It has to be here. You got to understand that to not let it affect you the way, you know, because I tell people you can't underestimate negativity, bro. Yeah. Because you could post a picture, bro, have 1,000 great comments, and you got one person say, man, you ugly. You gonna think about that all day, bro. You gonna think about that all day, bro. The power of negativity is strong, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody
for real. That's true. That's true.
There's one person, bro, man, you really look like shit. Hey, hold on, bro. What's it up? You go to their profile and start looking at them.
Yeah, you just delete the picture there.
From one negative comment, bro. Negativity strong, bro.
That's very true. And you try to kind of stay away from the negativity, but again, it's kind of needed.
Yeah,
sometimes I like when people doubt me.
like when I was playing, I loved the way games because you hear all the
bullshit. Yeah, you hear boo.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love that shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
real.
It's energy.
Put in the football. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You love that. Because it's like at some point in time, you got me fucked up.
Nah, the bullshit.
Being real.
That's what it comes down to. Like,
for real. You playing with the wrong one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So and I want and sometimes you want people to kind of understand that. You know what I mean? And I ain't the type of person like me. I preach this. If you being a good person all the time, bro, you have nothing to worry about. Yep. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, we all have our downfalls or just something that we missed out on. Damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, like being a good person is kind of the common denominator in what I possess and what I try to put out at. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like people know me. I don't go for no bullshit. I'm not no yes man. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm very loyal. I want you to kind of understand if I got your back, you know I really got your back. Right. You know what I mean? Like a good person to me is what I possess. Am I perfect? No, not at all. Right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like that's the backbone to what everybody should be on. Like at the end of the day, like, because like we was talking about, because we gonna get into the Diddy situation. Like Diddy got a lot of stuff going on right now because of his past. Right. And just like what Josh Giddey did, he didn't know the type of celebrity he was going to be at this point in time. He was thinking about the moment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You always gotta think about, if you in situations like he was in, he knew he was good at basketball. He knew he might have got to the NBA. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you always got to think about your next move. Thanks. The moments are there, but you think about what that can carry on to. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you looking at my guy.
You can choose your actions. You can't choose your consequences. Right?
For sure.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You don't know what's gonna happen when you doing this, living in the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got this whole thing going on. Oh, I should be able to do what I want when I want. That's fine. You can do whatever you want, but just know you can't control what comes with that.
For sure.
You can't control your consequences of your actions, bro. And I think a lot of times we want to be able to control both narratives. Like, I want to be able to do this, and I want everybody to tell me it's okay. Like, nah, like I don't have to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you had that choice to do what you want to do, bet. But I don't have to accept that. I don't have to agree with shit you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bad person because I don't agree. And I think that's where a lot of people, it's like, well, if you don't agree, you the bad person or this and that. I don't have to agree with you.
You had
that choice. I got my choice.
Right.
But if my choice don't line up with your choice, I'm
the bad guy.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I just think that's kind of where we at, bro. It's like everybody wants to be acceptant on everything, but if I don't accept it, you don't accept me for not accepting it. You see what I'm saying? So are you really accepting? You feel me? Like, that's how I look at it. You feel me?
Nah, that's real, bro. Because at the end of the day, I look at it like, man, like, just to get back to the Diddy situation, because I want to kind of chime in on that. For sure. You look at Diddy and just be like, man, after so many, I say this about the students I teach. If so many people saying this stuff,
it ain't lying. You ain't lying. Everybody ain't lying.
Everybody ain't lying, bro.
Everybody know Diddy.
Like, come on.
And that's the thing. Diddy just...
It's been years and years and years of this.
He got to that point you feel like he untouchable. And that's the I guess the curse of having so much power and being able to do so much all the time.
And that's why I say being a good person. Like if you're a good person, the people that love you, that's close to you, like Cassie was a chick that was close to him.
Yeah.
He brought her into the business. I believe they were dating for a while. But if he was a outstanding person, good person, and using the level of celebrity that he's on for a good purpose, none of this stuff ever comes out. On her behalf. The stuff he did, the whole shit he did on before, of course, that comes out because people want to see your downfall. You know what I mean? Sure. But at the end of the day, because I seen Slim talk about this. Slim went viral about this situation.
He went viral like on 2 different situations. Because the cast one, go ahead. What's your friend?
Yeah, but the reason I say this is because once she got the money, she was cool.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, it is because I don't want to say I agree with Slim on this situation because I don't disagree with him, but he just kind of said, speak on it when it happened.
Right.
Instead of when you running out on money.
The only thing, see, this is where I'm in between the two because I know for one, I'm about 90% sure there was an NDA somewhere. She couldn't speak on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so
people don't know about that.
Right. And that's what a lot of people don't. Diddy, he do too much not to have an NDA with all the shit he got going on.
For sure.
And so what people got to understand is if that NDA for the next 15, 20 years, that's why the Bill Cosby situation. They signed the NDA, bro, 20, 30 years ago. Now it's like, okay, now
now I can talk about this.
Now I can talk about the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't understand. We don't know what she signed, because like I said, bro, everybody got a story on Diddy, bro. You see all these stories.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? So
and it's starting to come out more now.
Yeah, because it's about 20 years ago.
Like 50 Cent, like 50 Cent is on his ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that shit always come back around, bro. Like somebody else just tried to sue Bill Cosby. But anyway.
Golly.
And that,
leave my boy Bill alone, man.
I'm trying to tell you that pudding was real. But that Diddy situation.
Something else in the pudding.
I just think it's a case that he stepped down from he stepped down from some shit.
Yeah.
He losing deals. And I just think he got to that point, thought he was untouchable, thought he was going to be green. But I heard also, bro, when we was talking about good people, like somebody told me there's no good billionaire. It's not that as good people. They're like,
right. That ain't,
once you get to a certain money level,
at the point.
Nobody's a good person up there no more.
Right.
So I'd be skeptical. Do I even going to get that? Or I want that much money?
Do I want that much power?
Because you got to, at some point, you got to stab somebody in the back. You got to fuck somebody over. That's just what I've heard from billionaires I know, but they know other millionaires. And they say, man, there's no good people at the top, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it don't, especially.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And at the end of the day, we can kind of chime in that. Like, how much success is too much success?
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person and the situation that's going to, okay, am I going to lose my morals doing this? Or all right, I'm still good. I think
one thing I
everybody
stand
has
on.
that. Yeah, everybody has that gauge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whether it's like acting, okay, my morals is I'm not going to do any gay shit or whatever.
Right.
Or I'm not even going to dress up like a girl.
Yeah.
Somebody else's morals would be like, man, I can dress up like a girl, but I ain't gonna kiss somebody.
Right.
Somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
everybody got their gauges on what their morals are. And I think that's where the line is personally, as far as like, okay, what can I handle but feel like, nah, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of like, man, like what would you do and what takes it too far for you in that era? And because at the end of the day, I want to say this, because we all want to be entertainers at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, because you think about that, you just think about that like you got the guys that, we going to get back to Diddy, because I'm not done with Diddy. But you just think about the guys, because I know these guys took a kind of a lick for playing these roles, like the Tyler Perry, Jamie Foxx, Martin.
I mean, especially...
They all played the woman role. Yeah. You know what I mean? Did any white guys do that? Oh, well.
I mean, they do.
Robin Williams did.
Jim Carrey did it.
What Jim Carrey do?
He was on Living Color. He was
at
some point.
I remember Robin Williams did Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah.
That was a fire movie.
Who else y'all got? Who else you think? A white actor?
It was a white actor. I'm trying to, because that's really a big point, because we look at it like, man, like these guys get crucified for doing it, but they just only doing what they've seen. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it.
Did Denzel do it?
No.
So I heard a story about Denzel. He still did some shit to get where he was at though.
Yeah. But but that's at the end of the day, bro.
I don't know.
Do I pay it? I'm a guy that don't listen to nothing that I don't know is facts.
Yeah, you never really know.
You can't put nothing past anybody.
Can't.
But
and I also
because that Diddy shit, the first thing that came out is he was having them gay parties.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people. You know, it's all love over here.
Yeah, right.
But now for real though, you know what I mean? I have no problem with anybody.
Everybody just told me, hey, well, like when I first got to Arizona, bro, when I signed with the Cardinals, they said, don't go to Neo party.
Yeah.
Don't go to Diddy party.
Oh my God.
And it was somebody else. And it was like, don't go there unless you ready to sign the NDA, put your phone up, and you ain't saying something was going to happen to you, but you was gonna see some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just levels
again,
to it,
man, it's you never know what's going on. And that's why I kind of get it to just being a good person. Like at the end of the day, man, because how you said, the billionaires, you get to a certain level to where you've done some type of If I don't make it, because I ain't trying to skip no steps, to be honest with you. I want to, like, we talked about this. I embrace my journey. You You know what I mean? So I don't never want to like people. Some of these people going doing all these extra things and to skip steps.
Yeah, no.
I want to rub shoulders with Diddy, so I let him bend me over or whatever it may be. It's just crazy that it may be what's going on.
And then you gotta look at it too. Like one thing I learned, bro, was you can have a thought process of what you gonna do.
Yeah.
When you're in that situation, shit different.
Yeah.
So you can be like, man, I'm not doing that. But this you see $1 million in cash, you start thinking different, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't never seen that.
That's
different
true.
when you in that situation, bro. And that's why I'm very skeptical of saying like, I know I ain't gonna do that. I know I ain't. Yeah. Some shit like, nah, bro, I gotta live. I gotta look at myself in the mirror.
Right.
But some things like, ain't that bad, bro. You feel me? Like, everybody got their limit on that.
Nah,
shit,
for real. I feel you. But any type of activities that involve,
I ain't kissing the man though. I ain't doing me personally.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything weird. Yeah. Like me, I'm more of a like it's common sense. And they gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not stabbing my partner in the back for the $1 million either. Because at the end of the day, like I always say, it's more of a better chance that me and Jay Hill can go out there and get that meal instead of me going by myself and saying, fuck Jay Hill. Right. You know what I mean?
I've been say this, another thing too. I've heard stories about you go to them parties, they drug you, do something to you.
I heard all this stuff.
You know, it's like now they're gonna put you out on blast. So now you either gonna do this or I'm gonna exploit you. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact,
they gave me them drugs.
Bro, it was
That's what I'm saying.
Every camp in college, bro, we had these two dudes come tell us a story, guns and butter, bro.
Yeah.
Guns. Long story short, basically, it was these detectives, they got a little story, boom, they got a little case on their desk. Boom, it was a dude, he was bent over with butter, was bent over with butter doing something.
Yeah.
Come to find out, dude met a dude at the club, they got cool, whatever. He ended up coming to the dude's house. Dude basically put a pistol to his head and said, bend over, take these pictures or whatever. And so he did that because he was about to rape him. He ended up raping him. And so he took the pictures as proof that it was consensual. And so he got away with it because he had the pictures that was proof that it was consensual.
Yeah.
But it was some situations where that dude, you came to that dude's house, ain't know what's going on. So now you're in a situation damn, I'm too drunk, can't fight the dude. He got a pistol to my head. What I'm gonna do? Man. Now we can sit here and say, man, yeah, I'm gonna die. Right. It sound good.
That's the first
you feel
thing.
me? Yeah. It sound good. But you don't know. Like, you don't know what you're going to do. You might try to think of it. You might be like, all right, let them start and I'm run. You don't know what you're going to do, bro.
I'm going to die.
You ain't never died before. Unless you've been in a situation where nigga had pistol to your head. It's going to be my first time.
It's going to be my first time.
And so now that's what it's
because I already,
well, that's what I'm saying. If you've been in situations, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't never been in that situation, and that pistol different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
Nah, you're right. You're right. So you're right.
It's just, and that's why I'm saying just, those stories.
It's different. All right, let me, just so, for the people that don't know about Rashad, I feel like I'm Superman. You put a pistol in my head, I already figured it out. I had already figured it out. But in all seriousness, no, I definitely agree with what you're saying. It's kind of, you don't know what you're going to do in them situations. It's just, man.
It's hard.
Life hard, bro.
So you gotta be careful here, bro.
But what you said earlier, you know,
you choose your action as consequences.
Exactly, bro. Because you can go out with strangers and get drunk and not know what these people on.
You don't know these people, dog.
And I'm not doing that. I'm on my toes at all times. I get drunk at my people's house or I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? If I go out to the club or anything like that, I'm on my toes. I have a drink. But that's putting me more on my toes, if you want to be honest. You know what I mean? Sure. But it's just more about being a good person, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, I looked up to Diddy maybe my whole life. You know what I mean? I aspired to be in that realm that he's
businessman.
in.
I always respect his business, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I remember that viral clip, he hung up the phone and, I get what I want. That's motivation to me. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, being a good person is not what he's to the world right now. Like it's getting hotter for him. You know what I mean? No. And again, all the bad shit will come to the light, man. And that's why I kind of deem myself on, I'm not perfect. I've had a rough road to wanting to be a great person for sure. You know what I mean? But that's what life do. And but I'm all about that journey, and I'm proud of the success and the progress. I'm sorry that I've been on. Because at the end of the day, I used to be I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that. You know what I mean? But now at the end of the day, I want to be a great leader, a great person, and somebody that somebody can look at and like be motivated by my situation. Because people know me. You know what I mean? People know they've seen me go from the radio show. Now I'm podcasting and training, teaching. And people see that stuff and they proud of you and they hate you for it sometimes as well. You know what I mean? I used to say this all the time. Before we get out of here, I used to say this, man, I want to say, like, when Instagram was I used to pride myself. I ain't really had no haters.
Yeah.
But I was just doing stuff like I playing college football. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't nobody really hating on you when you do that because that's positive stuff. Yeah. But when you start branching out and doing stuff for your own, like when I first personal training, that's when I seen people like record themselves hating on me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I would never do is push the record button and be talking down on another person, another man. You know what I mean? For him to even know it was me. Sometimes I like if I'm about to hate on you or if I'm about to say some crazy stuff, I'll read it and I'll delete it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we ain't all perfect. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm a person that really, what they saying now, I stand on business.
Yeah, if they say it now. Hey, bro, you sound like an old person. Don't say it like that, bro. What they saying, what them young bucks out there
saying now. But nah, I really do. Because what I say is what I mean.
Yeah, all you got is a word,
every time. Bro. You know what I mean? And you know what it is, man. You know, we just appreciate y'all checking in with us. You know what it is. CC Network, Klass and Session, my guy Jay Hill. Appreciate everybody that's gonna chime in. Shout out my girl Jazz. You know what it do.
Let us know the next topic, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, I want y'all to start chiming in with us, man. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about.
I'm on live right now. So hit us up, whatever topics y'all want us to talk about, discuss, go over.
Give me your IG again.
This is Jay Hillfigure, man. JHILLFIGURE.
Yes, sir. I know y'all used to wear Hillfigure.
Yeah. It's Hillfigure, not Hillfigure though. It's different.
Yeah.
Follow me. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Boy, I'm gone.